I wanted to see what percentage of people in the world could do a single pull-up. So I went to old trusty Google and I typed it in, and the results were kind of inspecific. I don't really know what I was expecting to find, maybe a survey of like 2 million people being asked if they can do a pull-up, but who the heck is gonna do a survey like that? Plus, as I was reading through some of this stuff, I noticed a trend, which is when you ask somebody if they can do a pull-up and they say yes, unless they prove it, you don't really know if they can do a pull-up or not. So then that poses the question, what percentage of people say they can do a pull-up when they really can't? But the reason I wanted to do this research is because a lot of people can't even do one pull-up. So I'm making a video on how to do a single pull-up using a simple structure with a few exercises with the end goal being able to do a pull-up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this into 3 levels. Level 1 is gonna be weight training, level 2 is gonna be core training, and level 3 is gonna be like a hybrid of some bar training as well as weight training. There's one bonus exercise which kind of ties everything together and hits the pull-up really well, and we'll go over that in a second. So first things first, level 1, weight training. I'm just gonna prescribe 3 exercises that are super simple to perform. The first exercise is gonna be bicep curls. To perform a curl, just keep your elbows locked to your sides and try to use just your bicep to lift the weight up. The key here is to use a challenging enough weight to be able to perform like 8 to 10 reps. Rest for a little bit and repeat this 3 times. You can even flip up the grip if you want to a hammer grip or a neutral grip. And this is gonna target your brachialis and your brachioradialis a little more, which are 2 muscles that are primarily involved in doing a pull-up. The next exercise is just gonna be bent over rows. The key here is to keep your back nice and straight as you're bending over and pulling the weight all the way up to your lower chest. Same rep scheme, 8 to 10 reps. Repeat this 3 times after a little bit of rest. The next thing is a lat pull down. This obviously simulates a pull-up really well, so it'll get you used to doing the movement while also strengthening your arms and back in a way that's directly correlated to doing a pull-up. Same rep scheme, 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets, and let's go on to level 2. Level 2 is gonna be core training. Now I only prescribe 2 exercises for this to keep it really simple, but your core is definitely used in stabilization while doing a pull-up. So the first exercise is gonna be cable pull downs. This is gonna simulate the core contraction when doing a pull-up. When training core, I like to go a little bit higher in the rep scheme, anywhere between 12 to 20 reps, and repeating this 3 times. The next thing is just gonna be crunches. This just helps develop the core a little bit more. I try to aim for around 20 reps for 3 sets. And then level 3 is gonna be bar work. Level 3 is gonna get you on the bar and getting familiar with your body weight. So the first exercise would be dead hangs. That's just hanging on the bar for as long as you can, moving from side to side, over gripping on one hand more than the other, and just, again, getting familiar with your body weight. This next exercise is gonna be one of the best exercises that you can do, and that's gonna be a pull-up negative. Now, you may be starting at a different strength level, so this is all gonna be a trial and error to see how many reps you can do. I usually prescribe about 5 reps at a 5-second lower, which is just lowering down for a 5-second count. No rest in between the reps, but you can rest at the end and repeat this for 3 sets. And the last thing is just gonna be isometrics. Just holding in the high, medium, and low positions to get your body used to the stabilization in those positions. I prescribe about a 5-second hold in each position, and the reps would be about 4 to 5, repeating this 3 times. And the last exercise is gonna be that bonus exercise I was talking about. It's gonna be a modification of the lat pull down. Now, usually in a lat pull down, your knees are locked in position and you're not using your core to its potential. So what I suggest you do, if you have enough room, is kneel on the ground. Kneeling on the ground is gonna help with stabilization and better core engagement, which helps better simulate the pull-up. Now you may be asking how often you can do this. I suggest no more than 3 to 4 days a week. All I want you to do is alternate some days that are strictly on pull workouts, some days that are strictly on core workouts, and then some days where it's a combination of the 2. If you're feeling sore, you're doing it right, but you wanna make sure you rest in between those days you're feeling sore. Again, everybody starts at different levels. This is just gonna be a trial and error to see what works best for you. But I guarantee if you stick with these exercises for a few days a week, you will be able to achieve a single pull-up. And you don't have to overcomplicate things. You just need to put in the work. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for showing up. Take care.